everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about self-discovery. So what is self-discovery? Self-discovery is what you do throughout your life, day by day, that helps you discover who you really are as a person. These are the things that you do, these are the people that you surround yourself with, these are the interests that you have, your hobbies, everything that constitutes and makes you who you are as a person. Okay, so let's talk about this because this is one of the most important things for you to be successful in life and for you to have a great foundation for what you want to do in your future. And getting to know yourself is extremely important in your journey, and we want to really develop this ability throughout the years. I know it's very difficult in your early 20s when you are really not sure about what route you're gonna take and what your future is gonna look like. But I promise you that after the years go by, things get easier. So for the people that do not have developed this ability of discovering who they really are, or taking even in consideration this ability and apply it to themselves, we're going to talk about this in ways that you can discover yourself even more, and things that you can actually stop and analyze for you to really know what is it that identifies you, what is it that makes you think, what is it that resonates with who you are as a person. And from there, you are going to make better choices in life, surround yourself with people that are better for your mentality and for your mindset, and that can help you develop even more the kind of person that you want to be and who you might already be, but you need a little bit of work to get closer to that goal. So let's start with the fact that the 5 people, the most closest people to you, have to be in line to what you want to be. Let's say that you are a very timid person, okay? If you are a very timid person, it's very unlikely that your circle are the ones who dare, are the ones who are courageous, because we start learning from an early age that, let's say our parents were timid and they were very cautious. You're gonna grow up with the mentality that tells you, you know what, this is dangerous to do, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that, I don't take risk because it's too dangerous, because it is very unlikely that things will come out the way I want them to. So this makes a barrier, around you that doesn't allow you to reach your highest potential. And we want to reach our highest potential, right? So the first thing that you have to do is, let's say that you admire people that are daring and that take risk and that move easily out of the comfort zone in their lives. But for you, it's a little bit difficult to do that. So you're gonna start surrounding yourself with people that have these qualities. It can be a mentor, it can be a family member, it can be a partner that you have that have these qualities that you don't, and you're gonna start learning from them. It doesn't even have to be a physical person in your life. A mentor can always be also someone that you watch online, here on YouTube, someone that you like how they speak, and they speak boldly, and they are motivational, and that they encourage you to be and to have those qualities and apply them to your life. For example, there was a time in my life where I didn't have the enough drive or motivation to make money, because I was a very passive person. But at that time in my life, I needed to get the courage to be able to negotiate and deal with people. And this was like super hard for me because I didn't have this skill. Literally, I grew up in a way where I didn't have to reach out to people for them to buy my product or for them to do business with me. So it was really difficult for me to expand the business that I had at the time because I didn't have enough courage to be able to reach out to people and explain what I was trying to sell, what I was trying to do. And something that helped me a lot was to start watching videos online of great motivators and speakers that help me and open my mind to different ideas on how to improve that skill inside of me. So even though I didn't have that skill, I found the ways that I could develop that skill inside of me. And this is really so important because you can be anything that you want in this life. You cannot say that, oh, I'm not like this, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not like this, I don't have that ability, I don't have that skill. Everything is teachable. Everything is, you can learn from so many things. You can learn to have the personality skills that can help you throughout life. And there are many people that do public speaking that didn't know how to speak to people. There are many people that are confident that were not confident in the past at all. There are many people that are teachers and they didn't know how to teach, or I can go on. But the important thing is that you apply the time, that you invest your time into developing these skills that are gonna help you to self-discover yourself, because this is inside of you. It's just a skill that is dormant and you haven't really take the time to put it in practice and develop it. So you can learn very easily these things. Okay, so another thing about self-discovery is we can spend a lot of time in our minds over analyzing things and trying to figure out why we act a certain way or another, right? We can do this. We can be overthinkers, right? And you can actually, if you are an overthinker, it doesn't have to be a bad quality inside of you, right? Because the overthinking can help you to really analyze what are the things that make you happy, what are the things that you like to do, what are the things that you can improve on, what are the things that help you be a better person. And all this happens inside of your mind. All these things and little details have to go through your mind first for you to really understand that these are qualities that you want to keep doing, and these episodes from your life that you can learn from. For example, there was an episode in your life where you really like the way you feel because you were super positive, full of happiness all the time. So you go back inside of your mind to that time in your life. What was happening that was making you happy? What was happening that made you feel at peace and positive? And you can apply that to this time in your life in a different way and make this time of your life, make the now even more positive than it was a certain time in your life that, let's say, you were applying certain skills and certain motivations into your life. Okay, so another aspect of self-discovery that we can learn from and cultivate is reading. Okay, when you read, you are opening your mind to perspectives of other people. And let's just not talk about reading, but talking as well. But reading is something that is in your control. Talking is in your control, but as well as others. You're not always going to have a person to talk to. So you have to rely on yourself. And because you rely on yourself, you're gonna be able to, since you have your phone in your hands at all times, 24/7, you can be reading something every day that helps you open your mind to characteristics that you want to develop further in your personality. Let's say that I'm talking about growth, right? And I'm the kind of person that never really thought about spiritual growth. Let's talk about spiritual growth. And I have no idea what spiritual growth is, as an example. Okay? But since I started learning about spiritual growth, I started developing this skill inside of me. I started growing spiritually. I started being more confident about my spiritual growth, and I started learning about it. And this made me so happy and so fulfilled inside that I discovered that I have inside of me this spiritual type of interest that I didn't know before that I had. So I'm discovering that actually spirituality is a big part of my life. It's a big part of my well-being, and I need to apply it in my life for me to feel complete, because it makes part of my identity. And I didn't know this until I started reading about spiritual growth and about spirituality, correct? So we can do so many things to discover ourselves, and actually it's a never-ending process that you're gonna be and be doing all of your life. You're always gonna be discovering things about yourself that you didn't know before, and you're gonna do this better, of course, sooner than later, and in ways that can actually, it doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to, don't have to rush yourself to know anything or to grow in multiple ways, and your personality can become this bigger than ever personality. But we're talking about trying at least to be aware that you are in control of the person that you are, and every day you can make steps to actually discover something new about you. Let's say I never played soccer, right? And I arranged to go this weekend to play soccer with my sister and my friends or my family members, and I have a blast, right? And that day I had the realization that I love to play soccer. So why not starting to practice and actually make it a sport that I enjoy? For example, tennis. I love tennis, and I didn't know I loved tennis until I started playing it and I started to practice it, right? And this became part of my personality, and this became part of my identity and the hobbies and things that I like to do. And this enriches you as a person, because you are discovering things about you, discovering things that you identify with, and makes, and in a whole, if you put a spiritual growth, tennis, being courageous, being driven, being charismatic, being positive, you put all of these things that you have accumulated throughout the years, all these skills together, and that makes a whole, and that's gonna make your personality and the things that you identify with. It's gonna make an identity of you. And nothing more beautiful than knowing about yourself and be able to portray that with confidence to the world, so we can actually, besides that, have a very happy life that can be nurtured by the things that we love to do, because your confidence is gonna grow. You're gonna see the benefits of self-discovery, and you're gonna start wanting to know more about who you are. You're gonna start wanting to discover more things that you like to do and that you would like to learn and that you would like to be. And what is more important than being the person that you want to be? Because we're all working for our future selves, and for that future self to be the best version that we can do out of it. Okay, I hope you guys love this video. Please click the subscribe button and leave in the comments any of your thoughts, anything that you can add to what will help you in your self-discovery journey. I would love to read you guys. Thank you for your comments and for the likes. See you soon.